We're talking 14 New York attractions accessible for the deaf and hard of hearing. First up, we're hitting the Finger Lakes region straight to the Dyer Arts Center at the Rochester Institute of Technology. This place is a haven for deaf art, showcasing incredible work from artists all over the world. Talk about pushing boundaries, right? This is how you experience art in a whole new light. Next stop, we're stepping back in time at the George Eastman Museum, also in the Finger Lakes. We're talking text versions of the Mansion Tour, captions on their videos, and even private ASL tours if you book in advance. They're making sure everyone can soak in the history here. Sticking around the Finger Lakes, the Memorial Art Gallery at the University of Rochester is another must-see. They're all about inclusion here, offering ASL interpretation for their classes, talks, and lectures. Art should be accessible to everyone, and they're making it happen. Ready to be inspired? The National Susan B. Anthony Museum and House is just the place. Learn about this incredible woman and her fight for equality, and they've made it easy to experience with ASL interpreted tours. History should be accessible to all, and they're making sure of it. All right, time to hit the slopes. Gore Mountain in the Adirondacks is calling all you adventure seekers out there. They've got adaptive ski and snowboard lessons with staff who are trained to work with people with hearing loss. Just remember to book in advance. Back in the city that never sleeps, the Whitney Museum of American Art is serving up some serious art with a side of accessibility. They've got a deaf educator leading monthly ASL tours, and yes, you read that right. They throw in a free wine and cheese reception. Art and accessibility, what's not to love? Want to experience the Big Apple like a local? Then you need a Big Apple greeter. And guess what? They have an access program that hooks you up with an ASL fluent volunteer for a free walking tour. Just give them at least 4 weeks notice and get ready to explore the city that never sleeps in a whole new way. This is how you do New York right. Ready for a history lesson? Sagamore Hill National Historic Site on Long Island is where it's at, and they've made it their mission to make history accessible to everyone. We're talking ASL interpretation with a 3-day notice, and transcripts of their self-guided audio tour available at the Visitor Center. This is how history comes alive for everyone. Get ready to laugh your socks off at the National Comedy Center in Chautauqua, Allegheny. They've got open captions on all their video media so you won't miss a single punchline. And if you're attending a public program, just give them 3 weeks notice and they'll hook you up with ASL interpreters or real-time captioning. Comedy is for everyone, and they're making sure of it. Want to experience what life was like for immigrants in New York City? The Tenement Museum will transport you back in time. We're talking assistive listening devices, simultaneous transcription on an iPad with 24 hours notice, and ASL interpretation with 2 weeks notice. Plus, they offer discounted entry and special memberships for visitors with disabilities. The bright lights of Broadway are calling, and thanks to the Theater Development Fund, experiencing a Broadway show is accessible to everyone. They offer ASL interpretation and open captions at select performances. See, Broadway dreams really do come true. Next up, we're hitting up the Museum of Modern Art, better known as MoMA. They're not just about pushing the boundaries of art, they're pushing the boundaries of accessibility too. Check out their website or shoot them an email to find out more. Get ready to be wowed by the Metropolitan Museum of Art, aka the Met. This place is an institution, and they're all about making art accessible to everyone. Check out their website or their Met Access Facebook page for all the details. Last but not least, we're wrapping things up at the New Victory Theater. This place is all about family-friendly fun with their live theater and dance performances, because everyone deserves a little bit of theater in their life. And that's a wrap. We just dropped 14 awesome New York attractions that are all about accessibility. So what are you waiting for? It's time to plan your next adventure. Don't forget to show some love by liking this video, dropping a comment down below, and subscribing to our channel for more travel tips and guides. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep breaking down those barriers.